What's going on, everyone? So, the Los Angeles Lakers are in full control of the 4 seed. Now, do not relinquish that. What I've talked about is I wanted to see the Lakers at least finish in the top 4. Reason for that is home court, right? Home court in the first round. Also, it's going to be the first playoffs with LeBron, Luka, Reeves, JJ Redick, right? Like, I imagine there's going to be some learning curves, right? There may be a couple hiccups and things like that here and there. Lakers might lose a game that they shouldn't have lost because they're trying to figure some stuff out, right? Having home court in that first round while you're trying to figure some stuff out, trying to work through whatever you need to work through is very vital, very important, right? Like, get that first round locked up, tidied up, you're good. Perfect scenario, in my opinion, I think the 3 seed, I really want the 3 seed for the Lakers. 2 seed, I don't really care about. 3 seed is where I think it's at because my ideal scenario, did a whole video about this if you want like a more in-depth breakdown, but ideally, I'd love the Lakers to get the 3 seed, Warriors get the 6 seed. Lakers play the Warriors, the Rockets, and then the assuming Houston finishes as the 2 seed, right? So you'd get the Warriors, the Rockets, and then either the Thunder or the Nuggets, right? Unless they both lose before or one of them loses before, right? So that I think would be the best scenario for the Lakers to get to the NBA Finals. I think Warriors, they're going to be needing to figure out some stuff in the playoffs. Lakers will be needing to figure out some stuff in the playoffs. They're the only team that doesn't have like the size to punish us on the interior. I like that matchup. Lakers would literally have the 2 best players every night. I like that matchup. Give me that matchup. But job's not finished. Right? Lakers have a lot of work to do still. I am glad though that because they handled business, because they showed up against Memphis, they now control their destiny, right? It's in their hands. Do not fumble this. Please do not fumble this. For the love of everything, do not fumble this opportunity, right? Lakers have some huge games coming up, for being honest, right? Like they still have, Houston twice. Now we got OKC twice. Lakers still have a very tough schedule. The schedule doesn't lighten up and we're going to have a bunch of like easy wins or anything like that. This is still going to be a very just hard fought run here that the Lakers are going to have to go through. Right. But take it a game at a time, take it a day at a time. Lakers have Houston, the Warriors, the Pelicans, which the Warriors and the Pelicans are on a back-to-back, by the way. But then you have the Thunder twice on the road, by the way, with the Mavericks, who that's going to be Luka's return to Dallas. So that should be kind of interesting. The Houston Rockets and the Portland Trailblazers, right? Lakers have 8 games left to play. Lakers, I think, need at least 50 wins, which would mean the Lakers would have to go 5-3 the rest of this stretch, right? If they wanted to get to 50 wins. If the Lakers would have handled their business against the Bulls and didn't botch that game and we were on a 3-game win streak right now, that would have been beautiful, but can't change the past, right? All you can do is change the future. Lakers now control the fate. They control their destiny. They control whether they get a top 4 seed and get home court in the first round of the playoffs. Again, I'm not worried about them falling into the 6th or 7th or anything like that. Like I said, worst case, I think the Lakers finish 5th. But again, I want home court in the first round. I don't want the 5th seed. I want the 4th seed. Now, I still stand by, I would rather health over seeding, right? Like if the Lakers end up the 5th seed, but everyone's fully healthy and we're ready to go, then fine. Like, because no one's going to care at the end of the day. If Lakers win the championship, no one's going to be like, yeah, but the Lakers were the 5th seed. Like, no one cares, right? Just like if the Lakers end up finishing the 2 seed. Lakers could overtake OKC, which can't happen, by the way, but let's say it could. Lakers could overtake OKC. They could have the best record in the league. If they lose in the 2nd or 3rd round, who cares? Cool, you got the 1 seed. Congrats to you, right? What did you do? You lost. Means nothing, right? But if the Lakers are the 5th seed and they win the championship, what are we all going to be talking about? How the Lakers won the championship. I'm going to be talking about seeding, but I digress, right? I look at the schedule. You beat Houston twice, right? Pelicans and Blazers should be a gimme. Should be, right? With the Lakers, you don't know because Lakers love to play down to their competition for whatever reason. And it is incredibly frustrating. But that should be 4 games there. So now you just need to win 1 game against the Warriors, the Thunder twice, and Dallas. Right? I think Lakers split the Thunder series. And I think they win the Mavericks game. So I would give them 6 wins. So if Lakers beat Houston twice, I think they go 6-2. If they lose to Houston, then I think they go 5-3. Because I mean, look, if we're being honest, Lakers could win all 8 of these games. We've seen the Lakers go on an 8-game win streak and play teams like Denver and Boston and all these other teams. Can the Lakers show up and beat, the Rockets twice, the Thunder twice, and then outside of that are a bunch of favorable matchups? Outside of the Thunder and the Rockets, right? The Warriors is a favorable matchup. The Pelicans, the Blazers, the Mavericks, right? All 4 of those teams are favorable matchups for us. Lakers should beat those teams, right? So that should be 4 wins right there. Even if you just split one with Houston and the Rockets, that'd give you 6 games, right? Assuming the Lakers handle their business. So I predicted that the Lakers would win 52 games. I said that I thought that they'd go 52-30. However, I didn't think that we would trade for Luka in the middle of the season. Like, that was not even a thought in my mind at the time that I made the prediction. My thought process is that they would make some trades to kind of build around LeBron and Anthony Davis. So if they win 50 games, I'm okay with being wrong, right? Like, as long as you get to 50 games. I think 50 games is what it'll take because the Lakers also have tiebreakers against basically everybody below them. So the Lakers won't have to worry about it, even if they finish with the same record as 1 or 2 of those teams. Lakers also have more conference wins and division wins than everybody because the Lakers have been one of the best teams in the NBA against Western Conference teams. Literally. They have been... they've just ran through the Western Conference, which is good. It's what you want to see. You want to see the Lakers, that's who they're playing until they get to the finals, right? They won't play a Eastern Conference team until the NBA finals. So if you can handle business, then you're good. My concern is, so Lakers play 4 home games, 4 road games. Both Houston games are at home. So that's good. It's very beneficial. And Lakers are coming off of this road trip, which, is very frustrating that they decided to split, but I'm glad we got the Grizzlies game because you got the big game out of the way. You essentially solidified the 4 seed if you handle the business that you need to handle. Because even if Memphis finishes with the same record as you, you're good, right? You're in good shape. I want to create some separation. I want to overtake the Nuggets. Like I said, I want to be the 3 seed, bare minimum. Houston, because there's also we could beat Houston twice and still not overtake them, right? Because they're 3 games better in the loss column, right? So let's say for argument's sake, Lakers win every game the rest of the way, right? And Houston wins every game the rest of the way, but the 2 Laker games, Houston would still have 1 more win than the Lakers. Therefore, the Lakers would not overtake them. So that means that there is still a possibility we don't catch them. Denver, on the other hand, we're a game back, right? So, or game and a half back, I think is what it is. So we're right in the thick of it with Denver. So I like our chances of overtaking Denver, right? But we have to handle business, right? We're in the thick of it now. This is it. We're in the trenches. And it's about building the momentum. It's about, creating the things and working through what you need to work through come playoff time. So that way you can, make a deep playoff run and hopefully hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of the year. That's the goal, right? That's the mission. I don't care about anything else. Care about winning the championship, right? Get these reps in. Figure out what you need to do. I'm okay with, I'm not okay with losses against the Bulls, but I'm okay with losses. I'm okay with them figuring stuff out. Look, I said from the moment that we traded for Luka, right? I'm not so worried about this day till the end of the season. I'm not worried about game, 80. I'm worried about game 1 of the NBA playoffs, right? I'm worried about those games. Those are the games that ultimately matter, right? Wherever the Lakers fall in the standings and seeding, it's irrelevant, right? If you win the championship, then who cares, right? But you have to do what you need to do right now, build that momentum, create that chemistry between your big 3 guys. You control your destiny on as far as a top 4 at having home court protect or home court in the first round. Do it, right? Go out there, handle business. I'm excited. With a 4 seed, it's ours to lose. Don't lose it. It's that simple. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, and I pass a question to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you trust the Lakers to hold on to the 4 seed? Do you think they'll lose it at some point? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are. Either way, let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out. If you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.